Capricorn, welcome back to another episode of Solar Tarot. It's me, Greg. I'm here 2 weeks in a freaking row. Is that crazy or no? I'm happy to be back here with you guys. I want to waste no time. I want to get into your reading really quickly. I do just want to say this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everybody. Some readings will, some won't, just life, right? Please make sure to check the description box for any information that you need. No personal readings right now, just getting our feet wet on the channel again. Yeah. So let's get right into your reading, Cappy. I'm looking at your energy here for the week that I've kind of meditated in, and I see that a lot of you this week are really kind of taking just a freaking minute. Some of you guys are becoming increasingly sensitive over the last few weeks of harsh relationships, environments, situations, chemicals, harshness. There's a sensitivity that you have right now, and you know that kind of by hanging away from things that you are loving yourself. For some of you guys, this is almost poetic. You're just kind of in your own creation, in your own art, in your own vulnerability, sensitivity here this week. For some of you, you really are taking a time out because you're like, whoa, there's so much going on around me. I can't deal with this social media stuff. My friend group is all kind of manic right now. I think it's best for me to stay in my own creation. So for a lot of you this week, know that that's okay. If you're in a place where by loving yourself, that means to stay away from, a lot of things that become harsh in our bodies, this is a good thing this week. Maybe even to express that in art of some form, I see here for some of you. You may be wanting to write a song about it, or maybe there's something that you need to express in poetry or in creation or in art. Maybe there's something that wants to be created here. Typically, Capricorn, when we are in a place of sensitivity, this is when we can create. When we are in a place of self-listening, right? And for you this week, this really is the energy. Now, let's go ahead and pull tarot. What is our message for Capricorn here this week? What is our message from the tarot for Capricorn here this week? Well, what we got? Capricorn. The Four of Pentacles. This is really wanting to hold on to what you've accrued in some way in terms of where you are in your experience. Sometimes this can be withholding what we really want to do because we know what we need to do is kind of hold back. We have the Two of Cups. Two of Cups. Love could be in the cards for some of you this week in terms of personal relationships, connections, what have you. Unions of any kind. Unions of yourself, really. Kind of the masculine, feminine balance of you can certainly be in question here this week. Making sure that you're in union with yourself. You're taking some time out of your busy life to make sure that your personal needs are being met. And then if there are those of us in relationships this week, or in regards to our relationships, there can be a need to take a break from someone or to set a boundary with someone. This is to love self. It's like almost like this week you're like, hey, I know that you love me. I love that you love me, but I need this week for me, right? Especially for those of you coupled. For those of you single, this can be that there is somebody withholding something from you, some sort of communication that they'd like to have. Or this can be that you are withholding communicating some big love thing, which could be advisable for you right now this week with the dark moon, kind of in this Mercury retrograde aspect. I would hold. Okay. What other messages? What other messages for Capricorn? Temperance. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius person. I really almost, yeah, look at this. The moon. Whoa, and the Six of Wands, which is just a great, great card to see here. There is a victory in the future for you, probably something you don't even see coming yet. In fact, if there's anything in your exterior energy here this week, it could be confusion, fog, a persistent sense of anxiety that you're still really working on a way to quell. You will be having victory over the unseen, over your subconscious mind. You will be having victory this week over any kind of romantic situations that you're in. There is stable ground here for you, but there is the sense that you want to put one foot on that stable ground and the other one kind of in water just to test the water this week. That's okay too. I love this energy because it shows, almost in some way, an unseen victory. I can get down with that. Can do, baby. Chariot, look at this. Just big, big leaps and bounds forward here this week. And I think for some of you, it's because you've taken some time out or you have decided to pause. You're not trying to be in environments that could be toxic to you anymore. You're sensitive to these things. For some of you, maybe even your dietary needs have changed. Your body's more sensitive to the food that you're putting in it, and you know that you need to be eating healthier food. I'm like almost seeing in my head somebody that's like watching health videos on YouTube or like workout videos about how to improve the quality of their life, and they watch a lot of these videos, but they don't have a routine or a regimen to improve their wellness. This can be a message to kind of get in gear as spring kicks into gear. You know, we're moving into spring sooner than we think, so really, there is a sense that you're gonna be really, really moving leaps and bounds after taking a time out. So I don't know when you're taking that time out, but after you're done with that, you're gonna really start to move pretty quickly forward. You're gonna be very willful and intentioned and focused here. Yeah, the King of Wands, exactly. It's very intention-focused energy. I want to go back that you could be dealing with a Sagittarius or a fire sign in general. These freaking cards. Queen of Cups. You know, there is a message here for some of you that after a time of pausing between two people, and after somebody learning how to express themselves and see it for what it really was, and also love themselves, they are able now to have victory in a connection. Somebody got their bird's eye view, so to speak, right? For some of you, this could be a great week where you are just kind of moving really quickly forward with someone. This is a good week for that too, right? It's Valentine's Day week. Kind of. Ooh, look, we have the Judgment card. I'm actually going to stop there from the main deck. Spirit says we're good. And then we'll clarify them, of course. This energy is really beautiful. Could be dealing with a Pisces. This energy is really beautiful because it's almost like a judgment call is made in some way that leads a chain of events into which there is great success. And for some of you, this could be in a romantic experience. Some of you could be kind of metaphorically dating a poet, or you're the poet and you just want to express about what you're feeling, right? It's really interesting reading too because it kind of puts both parts of the perspective to challenge. The part that is you and learning how to get away from things and to pause and to get a good objective about really the kind of things your energy's wrapped up in. I think you've set stronger boundaries here, which is very good. I think it's leading you to success. So I think the filter that you put in, Capricorn, in some way that allows the right kind of things in is filtering the right kind of things in, right? Let's clarify a little bit. Let's clarify. Tell me about this Four of Pentacles for Capricorn. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles for Capricorn. Whoa, what is happening? Something, this wants to come out. What is it? Knight of Cups. So look, somebody could be coming in and trying to like get around the walls that you've built up here this week. So in this pausing, somebody might be trying to come in and be like, hey baby, I love you. And to be honest, for some of you Capricorns, this might be the reason why you are kind of holding back. You're like in your own land. Because somebody's coming in and kind of trying to wine, dine, and romance you. This can be one of those people that are like, oh, damn, I don't want to be single for V-Day, baby, you know? Tell me about the Two of Cups. There definitely is kind of a love offer maybe that comes in here. And you guys know me, one of the big reasons why I left this channel was because sometimes of how readers can be triggering rather than resonating. And we get triggered and click on something because it's what we want. Like, you guys know what I'm talking about here. But this message is a love offer comes in. However, I'm not so certain that you're quick to jump into it because it's going through the filter of, is it harmful for me? It's going through the filter of, does this promote me loving myself? However, offers could be coming in. Tell me, oh God, tell me about this Two of Cups, please. Ten of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. This could be somebody that's been single for a long time. It could be you that's been single for a really long time. And maybe that being solo in the world has become very heavy. You do want somebody in your life, for some of you maybe, to share some of the burden even, or to share some of the beauty, or all of it really. You know, if there is a person that's single that's watching this that feels the weight of that loneliness rather than that aloneness, there is a transmutation happening this week where that loneliness is becoming aloneness and not so painful. When we can be alone with ourselves and we're not like, look at me, I'm worthless, no one even wants to care about me, then good things come in, right? It's just like, I don't know, I feel like a broken record. I feel like I say this shit every week. Okay, tell me about Temperance. Okay, that's so much. You guys are stressing me to freak out. The Wheel of Fortune, it's been coming out for a lot of folks. We have the Ace of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. So I think very much so that the wheel is shifting in your favor in terms of romance here for you, and I think that the other romantic-ish reading I did was for another earth sign. But there is romance energy here for some of you. Some of you, this is somebody that you know, but it's not somebody that you've ever been romantic with, but it could be a message that comes in like, hey, I see you doing your thing. Honestly, like, it's really hot to me. There is, tell me about the moon. There is a sense that there's like like an event that takes place or a run-in with somebody, like in public, like, and it's awkward, I almost want to say. It's like an awkward run-in where you can like tell that like you're really attracted to the person that you're talking to. You probably know them, and they're really attracted to you, and they're like, you're both nervous and you both have masks on. I just see it being really awkward here. However, there is a lot that you've waited on here that's coming that you don't even see right now with that moon card, showing that you're not able to see that it's about to manifest. But there are some cool long-term things that could be coming into your life here, peeking their head in this week. What I love about it is I think it's all going to be really authentic, because I don't think that you will choose it unless it is. I think that you are only going to choose what leads you to a Six of Wands. Tell me about the Six of Wands. what leads you to a victory, what leads you to the, beautiful story and the kind of like celebrity romance. Page of Cups, the Hierophant card. This is like something that could be long-term commitment, but it starts as a flirty kind of energy. So this week, a love offer goes through the filter of, is this good for me? Because just because you get a love offer from somebody doesn't mean you should say yes, right? This is a problem that we make. I do this. Somebody just like comes into my life and is just like, yeah, hey baby, I'm trying to make this happen. And you just say yes every time. It's not going through the filter of whether it's toxic for you. And typically you can feel that energy when you begin with somebody because they leave a lot of things to be wondered and they keep a lot hidden. But this is different because it's like you kind of said to the universe, I only really want this if it is good for me. And if it's not, I'm just going to chill back here and chill and drink a couple Mick Ultras and eat a couple Sammys. So because this has to be good for me. This has to fit into my life in a way that makes me feel good and healthy. So this filter is amazing, Capricorn, because then what filters in and what comes into your soul and in your experience is only what you allow from somebody. My friend Rachel says something to me so often, and I've learned how to integrate the very simple statement into my life. She says, you teach people how to treat you. We teach people how to treat us. And when we just let somebody in because the vibes are there, because we can feel that energy with somebody, usually our gut will be like, hey, this is going to explode in your face, just letting you know. But we're so primordially, animalistically connected to this person or to this attraction or this connection that we don't listen to our own credo or our own beseeching, right? We just go head first in. Come hit this up, daddy. Come hit it! I don't care if you're, I don't care if you're toxic, mofo. Right? That's not happening for you anymore. It doesn't work. Because it makes you unbalanced. And you're really trying to stay balanced right now. So you've got this self-love filter on. Honestly, yes, baby. Tell me how to do it. Okay, the Chariot. Tell me about the Chariot. And then this just propels you forward into so many good environments and surroundings here as we move into the week. This is not what this Mercury retrograde is not challenging for you guys. King of Pentacles, moving toward the big worth, moving toward the big value, right? The Wheel of Fortune is here. That wheel shifts for you. We all know how the wheel shifts. Sometimes we're like, oh yes, this is awesome. And then sometimes we're at the part of the shifting of the wheel where we're like, oh God, terrified, right? Sorry guys, I'm uploading some of these videos while I'm filming because I've been having some uploading issues today. Tell me about the King of Wands. There's a King of Wands and a Queen of Cups here. I think definitely this could be two people. Could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Leo, Aries, Sag. Could be anything, really. Could be an elf from Fillory. Or you never know. The world is a strange place. Tell me about the King of Wands. Nine of Swords. Because you know what trumps your worry these days? Your certainty. Your cultivation. Your passion. It's like you're not sweating this shit anymore. Tell me about the Judgment card. The Death card, yeah, it's like the judgment call is made, the sentence has happened, the change is evident, the wheel shifts, somebody moves into a brand new energy. I gotta say, for a lot of you this week, keep your eyes open for some love offers coming in. I think they'll be coming in pretty obviously, but just because someone makes one doesn't mean you should say yes. Hey, maybe some Prince Charming brother or chick, some chick like Xena Warrior Princess comes riding in on a horse. I don't know your life. Maybe you're looking for, I don't know what you like, but whatever it is that you like, you're getting offers. And you might initially be sexually attracted to the person that you already in your gut know does not meet your filters, does not meet the requirements that you have set. Remember how the wheel shifts when we allow, when we move with it, when we grow with it, when we learn and reflect it and mirror it into the way that we let other people into our lives, when we teach people how to treat us. For a lot of you that have done this work and that filter is strong and it is set, it's bringing in some serious abundance for you. Enjoy that. Really is a gorgeous energy here this week. I am excited for it. So some of you might be falling in love, but it's going through the filter of your own love for yourself. I think that's the best reading ever. Folks, if you're new around here, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Seemingly, I'm putting these videos up weekly. You can watch me. Hit the notification bell in the corner so that you can, every single week, watch me give you a spiritual message and tweak out on caffeine. Thank you so much. This has been a lovely experience. This video is not sponsored by Dunkin' Donuts, but it probably freaking should be. I love you. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.